In this video, we're going to look at the array of digital resources that are included with Maths My Way to help make maths lessons really engaging for children and to help support teachers so that everything that you need for your maths lesson is to hand with the program and that you don't have to spend hours searching for other resources and other things out there. Videos are a key part of Maths My Way, and the first type of video we're going to look at shows maths in the real world. And this one shows real life examples of halves.
Say you want to share a pizza equally between you and a friend. How can you do this? That's right. You can cut the pizza into 2 equal parts. A half is one of 2 equal parts of a whole.
So the videos of maths in real life are great for modeling maths language and for showing real life contexts. So in this video, we have the pizza that's shared in half, we have a head of cabbage that's shared in half, we have a set of marbles shared in half, and there's sweets set in half, and then there's the idea of halfway on a journey between the start and the finish point. So lots of examples shown, and this video might be a great way to start off your week of teaching the units and a half and revisit then throughout the week as you wish. The other type of video that we use in Maths My Way is one that focuses on a particular mathematical model for or a way of doing something. So this example shows column addition without renaming. And you'll see in this video that we have the concrete resources used as well to really make that connection between the column addition method and what's actually happening, or what it means to add these numbers together.
Let's use the column method to solve 26 plus 13. Start by writing 26. 26 has 2 10s and 6 1s. Next, write the plus symbol to show that we are adding. Then write 13. 13 has 1 10 and 3 1s.
The real value of having such rich digital resources is that having the animations beside it, showing the Dean's blocks being put in, showing the 10s and 1s going in there, helps children to understand what these numbers represent. Just having this as a picture in the book wouldn't carry the same meaning as a video can convey. The videos will come up on your teaching slides. So each video will be embedded into the teaching slides to make sure that you don't miss it, and to make sure that it's used at the time in the lesson where it is most useful. But the videos will also be there as standalone resources. That means that it's very easy for you to find the video again, to show it to your class again at a point where you think it might be needed. And it's also possible to share these videos with parents so that they have access to them at home as well. As well as the videos, we have a suite of games. For Unit 10 in second class, Edition 2, we have a bingo game. For this game, you print out bingo cards for the children, and then you choose whether which type of game you want to play, whether you want it to be the totals or the add-ins. So if I go with the totals, we can start the game, and our first number is equals 35. So on the bingo cards that the children have in front of them, they will have an addition number sentence, and they're looking for one that equals 35. So it's a great game to really reinforce the addition that the children have been working on for the week. And I think this is something that would be very useful for perhaps the Friday lesson when the children are working with the practice pages, to incorporate a game with the practice pages. With this bingo game as well, you can also check the bingo cards by entering the card number. So it's all there for you to help support your learning. We also have a game here for the halves unit in first class, and a different image comes up, and the children have to pick the other half of the shape.
Click the other half of this shape.
And there's a series of questions there for the children.
Click the shape that has one half coloured.
The previous maths program from Folan's, Planet Maths, was extremely popular, and one of the things that people loved about it were its games. So I'm sure everyone would be delighted to know that the Planet Maths games are being incorporated into Maths My Way. So here you'll see one. Again, it's for first class, looking at halves, and it's those games that you loved from Planet Maths that are there, repurposed for Maths My Way as extra games for you and for your class. The beauty of the games with Maths My Way is that they can be easily shared with children to play on their own devices. So games are great on the interactive whiteboards or on the active panels that you might have in your classroom. But when a game is presented front of class, it means that only one child can actually click at a time. So with all of our games, you can click the share button on the home screen for the game, and that'll bring up a QR code, or there's a very short link that allows the children to access that game on their own device. So if they have an iPad, all they have to do is open up the camera app, hold it up to as if they were taking a photo of the screen, and then a link will appear for them to click, and it'll bring them into the game. If I was using this with my class, I'd have a set of QR codes on my maths display. And as we did each topic, I'd add the QR code, because these can very easily be printed. And I'd add the QR code for each chapter we do or each unit we do to the maths display board, so that when we have iPads, in our school we have iPads once a week, but so that when we have the iPads, that our bank of games are there. And it means that we could spend 15 minutes, 20 minutes where children can go back and revisit the different topics covered with Maths My Way through the different games that are there. Finally, we have Maths Eyes posters. So this is an example of gingerbread people, where there's a lovely poster full of really rich opportunities for maths talk and discussion, and question prompts to go with it. So we have, just to look at one or two questions.
What do you notice?
Lovely open question at the start of what do you notice? So that's a great chance for Think, Pair, Share again to pick out some of the different things that they see.
What question would you ask about this picture?
And then finally, a chance for the children to think of their own questions for this picture.